I feel like if you play Wii Fit, you should be obligated to stretch the legs before the game starts.
Gotta do the young calisthenics at the setup.
No, you gotta get limber before the game. It's like Zombieland. You always gotta stay limber. So, shout out to all the Wii Fit trainers who are stretching them legs. But let's. It looks like we're about to get into this this double set right now.
They're hovering Battlefield. I don't know if that's where the set's gonna start, but very possible they can.
I could definitely see one game going at FD as well, seeing that DZ and Stock have had pretty good success there so far. But you really never know. Like, these guys know each other so well that they could pick something they usually don't just to throw the other ones off.
Right.
It's like some reverse psychology strats. So we'll see how this one plays out, though.
Depending on how game one goes, I could genuinely see Pong picking into his Charizard. It's a bit of a meme, but it's also a very well-practiced character.
Yeah, and Pong is nice with it, too. Pong moves around the stage, with Fox especially, but like with a lot of the characters he plays, he moves very nicely. He's very fluent.
Town and City being the pick, I think, is actually really good for all players involved because it offers a lot just from the space on the platforms to the smaller blast zones. Like, this is going to be a bar fight of a match.
This is like that WWE steel chairs and ladders and tables, so we'll see how this plays out. That was a good recovery from DZ. You know, for a second there, I thought he was slipping off the map.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of wacky follow-ups just because, like, again, of how aware all of these players are. Like, these guys are mainstays when it comes to doubles. Like, they know what they got to look out for. They know what to do when they get to pull the trigger.
Yeah, no, and I think that the one kill Suarez had, Yoshi with the booty bomb, like, he catches people slipping pretty well, especially when they're stuck in their shield. So.
Yeah, I feel like the important note here is blue team, like, ending out the stocks. Like, they're going to be able to rack up damage, no problem. They could fight for stage control quite often. But if they struggle to end out the stocks, it's going to be really easy for red team to just continue to build up a lead.
Yeah, it looks like StockTaker is definitely holding this one pretty nicely so far. If he could get a couple, like maybe 20, 30 more % on that stock and hold it, that could be really good for blue team moving forward. That being said, DZ does have some damage on him right now, so he's got to be careful. You know, just as I say that, he eats the up air. So this is looking close, but Stock is still holding on to his initial, so we'll see how this pans out.
Yeah, this is it's a very part of the course plan where you have the one person like hang back, they act as the stock tank, but it's like Bowser Jr. ends up being the initiator, and it's a very strange character for like starting the fights, especially when he's alone.
We got Suarez at that magic % right now.
What's he going to do at it? He's going to not be able to kill. Let's go. StockTaker doing a fine job of trying to hold on to
early
the stock.
there too. So this is looking like it's in blue team's favor right now. You got a clean StockTaker. Like, he's been holding on to that stock and, you know, not taking too much % very well. I think if he plays like this, blue team could definitely manage to pull off the set. A little too early to tell, but you know, the way he's been holding on, I could definitely see that happening. There's no quit in red team though right now. Suarez and Pong are definitely holding their own.
Yeah, they've definitely fought from the back foot before. It's not their first time having done so, but.
And every time I see DZ, I always wind up talking about that forward smash, man. Like, I really genuinely think that people don't realize it as often as they should, that forward smash is crazy move. Like,
it lingers.
Stays out. Yeah, it stays out. It's like a bad fart. Lingers. And when it hits you, bro, it sucks. Like, you feel it. So you always got to watch out for that. And
up smash isn't anything to laugh at either.
Yeah, no, again, a lot of Bowser Jr.'s smash attacks, they stay out, you know. They're chilling. They're late night chilling. So they're out all night. You know, you got to watch out for those. You think you're safe and want to land into them or get in close, and then last thing, they nip you, and then, you know, you could be looking at you losing a stock just because you didn't space it quite right, or you timed it a little off, and it's a hard move to time. So
Yeah.
a lot of people be sleeping on that forward smash from Bowser Jr.
All right, so now Red Team's just got to figure out where they plan on bringing this fight, and I think that's actually going to be a pretty difficult choice for them, just because, like, Town and City didn't really work out well for them.
They're going FD.
They're going FD, and it's like it's a stage that works well for their characters.
But it works well for Blue Team as well, so you got to watch out for that.
We'll see how it goes. This could be a potentially quick semifinals.
Yeah, no. If I know anything about DC2, I know he wants to be Red Team right now. I know he loves rocking that Wendy. So
You know, I was thinking about that earlier, too.
yeah, no. I played enough friendlies with DZ to know he's definitely a Wendy main, not a Larry guy. But I mean, it doesn't seem like it's affecting his play at all. He's playing nice, him and Stock.
Like, I think Larry gets to sit at the bench proudly today.
Yeah, no, Larry's nothing to frown on. This is looking like a close game. Again, you see Stock really not taking too much percent, and ooh, he just took a bad hit from DZ. But prior to that, he holds on to his percent well. Just as I say that, though,
yeah, it's a bit of a mess.
Yeah, no, that was a little bit of commentator's curse, you know. Just as you say something, it goes the other way. Let's see how he handles his fresh stock. It's pretty even across the board. So
yeah, with this game too, things are looking just in general a lot more haphazard. Like everybody's hitting everybody.
Yeah.
Stocks are dropping like flies. It's a bit of a messy one.
It's like a game of dodgeball. Everyone, ooh, that's a move that we haven't really been talking about much, but I call it the booty bounce. That Yoshi bomb or whatever it's called. Yep. He hits you with that tail, and you know it could go against shield very well. Catches a lot of people.
Yeah, unlike Raptor, Suarez isn't afraid to throw out Yoshi bomb to cover an option, and it just works. So he just keeps doing it.
And on top of that too, I feel like a lot of people play against Yoshi, and they don't throw that out as often as Suarez does. So, you know, it could definitely catch people off guard, which, you know, it hits hard too, man. Like, if you're at high enough percent, that thing could kill. And in doubles, it's a lot less committal when you have someone watching your back. All right, so this game, we're towards the latter part. It's really going to come down to how well Stock can hold on to his. So,
oh, no.
That's unfortunate. It's looking like we're going to game 3.
Yeah, after that play,
Yeah.
I would have had confidence in DZ pulling off a 2v1 with these percentages, but now it's like really a questionable play.
Yeah, no, it's
It's a done deal for game 2.
Yeah, and I think if you're DZ, you can't let that linger. You can't hold your head down. You still got one game to play with. You know, I honestly, as much as that last part of it was a heartbreaker, I would take it back to FD. You know,
You think so?
that's what I would do personally, man. I mean, it's not like they were getting outplayed too badly throughout that match. They just had one bad flub, you know. It was a Robin Williams flubber that led to the demise. But, you know, it's still pretty close. We're at game 3 for a reason. These guys know each other. They're very close in skill. They play good characters, you know. So it could go either way at this point. But I don't think going back to FD is the worst potential stage pick. I think they played it very well, and, you know, that's why they got that bumper sticker for a reason. Shit happens.
It's all a matter about, like where do we go from here? Because, like, Blue Team, they played it out well, but things fell apart for them.
Yeah.
But game 1 was, like, really tight.
Yeah, no, I think, like I said, both these games were airtight until a little mistake. And we'll see if Blue Team lets that linger and Red Team capitalizes on it. I think if that is something that happens, Red Team can run away with this, but I do see Blue Team coming back strong. I don't think they're going to really let that affect their it's a new game, so I don't think they're going to let that affect them too much.
Yeah, that's one thing to say about the mental fortitude of these players. That, like, they've been on this stage like tens of hundreds of times.
Yeah.
Like, they know what to expect when they come up here. Whether, like, they catch a lucky break or something unfortunate happens, they know to just keep rolling with it.
Yeah, that's what you got to do in anything that's momentum-based. So you just got to keep rolling. We'll see how they handle this on Town and City.
Now, we saw Town and City work well for Blue Team before. Hopefully the stage can put in dividends for them again, but I don't know. Maybe Red Team can, like, ride the wave of what got them to Game 3.
This one might, as well as the other ones, be all on stock, holding on to his lives, you know? I think if he could do what he's done pretty much all tournament and hold on to his stocks for days, this could be in Blue Team's favor. But this is looking a little too close to tell right now.
Red Team's going to break first blood, though.
Yeah, that was a great jab setup where he just jabbed to up smash, you know, popped him up.
Now, with Suarez and StockTaker still sitting on their initial stocks, it's really about, like, who's going to break through. But also, what can be done while they still hold on to these initial stocks? Suarez, to the best of his ability, not able to hold on to his, and now it's StockTaker once again in the hot seat. How well can he hold this lead for Blue Team?
Honestly, I think that's going to be Blue Team's most valuable asset, really, is how well StockTaker, he should be named Stockholder at this point. But there we go, he's outie. 150, though, that's a great percentage to die at. If you could do that every stock, odds are you're going to win a lot of the games you play.
Right.
So we'll see how this one heads up. But that's a good up smash.
It was landed from a poorly timed one from DZ, and a bit of an unfortunate mistake. He can't really afford to put out moves like that.
Especially against Fox, where he could just throw up that up smash super quick. We'll see how this pans out. I mean, it's still looking pretty close. I wouldn't throw the towel in on any team just yet.
And that's one of the very few instances where we really get to see the downfall of Bowser Jr.'s up smash. The hitbox just sort of comes up, like it starts. There's nothing to really lift into it. So Suarez was very safe during that interaction. And look at all the damage that DZ's gotten on because of that. He's going to lose a stock because of it too.
Like I said before, I was talking a lot about how DZ and Bowser Jr.'s forward smash stays out a lot, but that booty bomb on the shield, it's putting in work. You know, it speaks for itself, really. It's been taking lives out here. I mean, Stock is no one you should underestimate in the 2v1. His projectile game is insane, so you can't count him out. But this is not looking good for Blue Team right now.
For what it's worth, he does have a pretty fresh stock on him.
Yeah, you're right about that. And, you know, the percentages on Red Team aren't bad either. Definitely something Stock could work with. So we'll see how this pans out.
Although from here on, it is going to be a bit of a slow crawl.
Yeah.
Like Red Team knows the danger at approaching StockTaker in a situation like this.
And I think if you ever talk to Jared, StockTaker69, you know he's not going to quit on this matchup. He's not going to give up in a situation like this. So that's one of the best traits about him, is that he's not going to just give up and give him an easy win. He's going to make him work for it. So this is now way more doable. He got the stock off Pong, so... Ooh,
Not able to recover in time.
Yeah, I thought he'd be able to recover. That was a beautiful set in general. Beautiful job by Red Team.
Now they have to move on to fight